This story for you.
And to another big story of the evening, more on the serious crash yesterday down there in Johnson County. Police say the megabus hit a car that had crashed into a median barrier near the Greenwood exit, but the car was sticking out into the road. The crash of the bus sent dozens of people to the hospital, but none of them were seriously hurt. And police credit recently installed cable safety barriers for that. Now, the cables divide northbound and southbound lanes in the hope of preventing crossover accidents. Our Jeff Wagner is live along I-65 in Johnson County. And Jeff, in spite of the praise, you found that not everyone is so happy with those barriers.
Eric, the main opponents we found were motorcyclists. They worry that the cable barriers you see right here along I-65 are too low, or that if a motorcyclist were to run into them, the cables would actually sever their limbs. But INDOT argues that these cables are designed to save lives, which they say is exactly what happened yesterday.
Strung tight and stretching nearly 400 miles along Indiana highways, these cable barriers are designed to stop cars, semi-trucks,
all the way to a double-decker bus, yes.
And that point couldn't have been more evident Tuesday when a megabus hit a car that had crashed into the high-tension cables before running into them on its own.
The high-tension cable on I-65 worked. It prevented the bus from crossing the median.
INDOT spokesman Harry McGinnity said vehicles are supposed to get tangled in the cables rather than smacking into a wall or bouncing back into traffic.
There'd been much more damage to the vehicle hitting a concrete wall than hitting a cable that actually stretches with you.
But some motorcyclists and drivers disagree. The Department of Transportation in Washington State did a study after people complained that cable barriers are flawed and still lead to deadly accidents. But the study also found that the cables have reduced the rate of fatal crashes and argued motorcyclists are already at a higher risk by not being in the safety of a car.
They've been proven to us, they've been proven to the Federal Highway Administration as very good measures to prevent cross-median accidents.
If you want more proof, McGinnity says look no further than Tuesday's accident scene. The bus was in the median and never made it into oncoming traffic.
If that were to have happened, the results of what happened yesterday would be much worse.
As Eric mentioned earlier, the cables in this area were actually installed earlier this year. More barriers were also put up on I-69 in Delaware and Grant County, and another 40 miles of cable barriers were installed on I-70 west of Indianapolis. Live near Greenwood, Jeff Wagner, 24 Hour News 8.